You find yourself waking up at 6 a.m. to get in your morning jog and take the time to make your kale salad before heading off to work. And these are decisions that you make as an adult who is well informed to live the healthy lifestyle that you've committed to. And yet, even still, you will find yourself reaching a point in your life where you are willing to trade tomorrow's health and wellness for today's comfort. The question that leaves us with is, how do we help more people become informed to make the proper decisions? I believe that an investment into physical education during the highly impressionable years of our youth will lead to more well-rounded decision makers in the future. Physical health is directly tied to access to education. According to a study conducted in 2010 for the article Preventing Obesity, the most educated Americans have lower obesity rates. Among those who graduated college, the obesity rate is only 22%. But among those who graduated high school and nothing further, they have an obesity rate of 30.3%. This allows a clear parallel between access to information and obesity. Another thing that has a huge impact on childhood obesity is the imbalance between the addictive nature of food and the aggressive marketing of food products specifically towards children. Because children are so massively influential before the age of 12, marketing companies spent years taking advantage of this. Once these children are obese, then the addictive nature of food will do its part to keep the audience hooked. According to the same 2010 article referenced above, preventing obesity, food has the same effect on the brain of an obese person as the drug of choice on a drug addict's brain. The predatory marketing that I mentioned earlier in this paragraph references the fact that prior to 2006, 90% of ads seen by children were for products high in fat, sugar, or sodium. However, in support of this going forward since 2006, 4 of the industry leaders, Cadbury, Coca-Cola, Hershey's, and Mars, pledged not to advertise food and beverage on programming for children 12 and under. And the remaining firms in that industry pledged that 100% of their children's advertising would be for better-for-you products. Given that television's viewership is at an all-time high, and food and beverage advertising had been at an all-time high among both youth and adults, it should come as no surprise that overweight Americans are also at an all-time high, and the trends for the future are not promising. The following 3 facts come from the 1999 article, Are Americans Eating Themselves to Death? 55% of Americans are overweight. Obesity is tied to nearly 300,000 deaths each year. And finally, 70% of obese children will be obese in adulthood. This shows that if we don't commit to educating our youth about the dangers of not committing to health, then they will be 70% more likely to grow up obese and live a life with those challenges. This is especially important in a society that is increasingly supportive of obese and overweight lifestyles. Physical education is one of our best resources for preventing continued or worsened obesity. So what then is the suggested exercise to support the additional education to avoid future obesity issues? Vigorous bone strengthening exercises are suggested 3 times a week. And on top of that, moderate exercise for 60 minutes a day is suggested to promote continued health. The final ingredient is to grant greater access to educational resources to create a more informed next generation. I've highlighted some of the issues facing Americans with obesity, shown the parallel that exists between obesity and education, and highlighted the enhanced likelihood for an adult obesity if a person is obese as a child. Now for my final call to action. Teachers have to take advantage of their unique opportunity to speak into children's lives so that they may function as adults. If we don't take advantage of this structure and once more unique opportunity to set kids down the right path, then we will be condemning ourselves and our next generation to continued obesity and issues that come with it.